The word failure is one of the few things everyone in the world experiences. Rich, poor, attractive, and even some of the most successful people on the outside deal with the biggest failures on the inside. Especially when an individual's in the public eye, their moments of disappointment get magnified more than the normal individual. This is worse in the case of sports, where we have talk shows, debate shows to talk about legacies, rankings, and failures 24/7. And when you're a superstar like Giannis and a team with expectations like the Bucks, you're gonna see a lot of people talk about failure when you get knocked out in the first round by the 8th seed. But even with them getting knocked out, was the Milwaukee Bucks season a failure? It's your boy Astro here. Just want to say thank you to all the people who liked the previous video. I know I haven't posted in a while, but that's because I'm working on so much stuff right now. And playoffs is going on, plus just life in general. But yeah, keep liking. Let me know if you guys want me to talk about anything, and let's get to it.
Yeah, you work towards something, towards a goal, right? Which is to get a promotion, to be able to take care of your family, to be able, provide the house for them or take care of your parents. You work towards a goal. It's not a failure. It's steps to success, you know. And if you've never, I don't want to make it personal. So there's always steps to it, you know. Michael Jordan played 15 years, won 6 championships. The other 9 years was a failure? That's what you're telling me? No, I'm asking you a question. Yes or no?
No, I don't think so. No.
Okay, exactly. So why you asking me that question? It's a wrong question. There's no failure in sports. You know?
Giannis makes a good point. These are steps to success, but two things can be true at the same time. Failures can be steps to success as well. And if you don't believe me, take a listen to this guy who knows a thing or two about failure and success.
I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life. And that is why I succeed.
The Milwaukee Bucks had the best record in the NBA, finishing the season with a 58-24 record and a season with huge inconsistency by most of the good teams. You got your second player and Chris Middleton back, and although he was not the same thanks to the injuries, his presence and ability to hit jump shots can allow for more spacing for Giannis. Jrue Holiday had a season that's arguably his most complete in his career, while dropping a career high in 51 points in this game this season. The team in the regular season had everything to win in terms of personnel to win the league. Even Brook Lopez had a wonderful season, finishing in the top 3 Defensive Player of the Year. All this led to a successful regular season, but as we know, there's always a difference between the regular season and the playoffs. And a team like the Milwaukee Bucks' true determinant of success is determined in the playoffs.
Butler steps in front. Middleton. Allen has it. Down the lane. He's run out of time. The Bucks don't get off his shot. And the Miami Heat become the 6th in NBA history to win as an 8th.
We all saw what happened. They got beat by the 8th seed in 5 games, which is objectively a failure in most people's eyes. The thing is, I'm not most people. And what most people forget when talking about failures or wins is context. Sacramento went out of the first round, but they had a successful year. But to most people, the Bucks did not. Part of this is due to the expectations of both teams being different, but it validates the part of what Giannis said about not winning every year but still having success. Steph Curry just showed with his masterful Game 7 performance, and the way LeBron James has shown us over the years, the value of having your superstars in games is important. 3 games went by and Giannis was not present. You can't really count 11 minutes in Game 1, but minutes-wise, that's basically half of the series gone already, and you're already playing from behind. Middleton was also dealing with knee soreness all season and into the playoffs. What adds to this issue of missing your superstar there's also variance and averages when it comes to basketball. This issue of variance can usually be handled when it comes to role players, but unfortunately for the Bucks, they ran into one of the honored ones, Jimmy Butler. Butler is good enough to elevate his level of play to the point where the Miami Heat can steal a game or two, even with proper coaching from Budenholzer, who was the real failure in my opinion in this series. If Giannis played the entire series and they still lost, then of course the season would be a failure. I also understand how people see this as a failure for the Bucks. To be up double digits in both games and still lose, Giannis missing so many free throws and not wanting to shoot the ball at the end are all signs of failure. But to act like this man did not just come back from an injury, plus we all don't know how the injury affected him. People were quick to say the Warriors series was over because De'Aaron Fox got injured, but don't give any context to the Bucks. In life and sports, there's success and failure. One can't exist without the other. But when it comes to our favorite athletes, let's give them a little bit more context on their situation.